Hello there, Luke from myVolts here. I'm very happy to show you the Silent Alchemist. We're getting very excited here about our launch coming up now in the next week or two. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about how, first of all, show you that it's powering everything on the table here. So you can see it's quite a powerful unit. And I just wanted to take a moment to walk you through all the different ports and what their capabilities are and what they are. So I've got another Silent Alchemist here. I just wanted to show you this. So you can see we've got these, first of all, we've got these output ports. So we've got USB-C ports, 6 of them along here. It starts off with, there's a little lightning bolt underneath this one. This is a high power port. We've got 100 watts available from here. So this is great for plugging in your laptop or maybe a projector or larger items like the push 3 now requires a lot of power, but it's good to have one port that gives you a nice bit of oomph. These other 5 ports here, they all have 20 watts available, so you're able to get every voltage on every port, all the PD voltage profiles, so you'll find that things just work when you plug them in. Another thing about these ports is that each port has a chip that manages the port, so you won't get any sort of random ghostly reboots when you plug one thing in, another thing doesn't reboot. These are the sort of wrinkles we're trying to remove from your workflow. We're hoping that you don't have any of those problems, so we want the unit to just sit in the corner and work. We don't want you to be thinking about it. Our best review is that you bought our product and you never had to think about it again. So so that's all our USB-C ports. We have 2 USB-A ports here. They've both got up to 20 watts available too. At the same time, they're limited in terms of the voltages they deliver. They only deliver up to 12 volts. In terms of PD. They've got a nice beefy 5 volt 3 amp output. So these are great for, not just your like PD equipped USB A to C cables, but also for things like ripcord, where you want to power your item just from a standard ripcord cable. So you stick your ripcord in there, or your standard USB A devices. I mean, a lot of devices such as the ones which require a USB B connection, you can go USB A to USB B. So it's a good all-purpose port. So so they're your basic output ports. After that, if we turn around the back, we can see that we have an on-off switch. Then we have 2 more inputs here. Okay, so I just wanted to talk you quickly through them. This is our standard DC input. So we ship with a high quality power supply. It gives 24 volts up to 6 amps. So that's enough power to give you 100 watts here and 20 watts on every single port. Okay, so you've got everything you need with that. We've got a near medical grade power supply. It's a very beefy, decent one that won't cause you any issues. We recommend when you buy the Silent Alchemist, you buy it with that. However, if you feel that you just want to use it with a power supply you have to hand, I found it useful recently. I was in a hotel room and I managed to power Silent Alchemist just by unplugging my TV and plugging it into the back. So, this takes a voltage range of between 9 and 24 volt positive voltage. We wanted to make this idea of like anything in, anything out. So you can power anything with it and you can power anything from it. So that's your basic desktop power supply. This unit here is powered from a DC source here. But then you also have your USB-C input that powers from a power bank up to 100 watts. So, for example, I can get one of our 100 watt power supplies. I can plug that in here, and that gives me, 100 watts is actually quite a lot of power. I would say with 100 watts, I could power everything on the desk here. So, you're still talking about it like a very decent amount of power. We've got a UPS feature as well. So if you power, you'll see there's two little LEDs in here, which will light up. When one is powered, you'll see a white light. When both are powered, there's two little green LEDs. So that will give you an indication from a glance that you have your thing powered and it's all ready to go. Like I said, the purpose of that is if you wanted to, if you're doing a recording like this and you wanted to be very sure of your setup not turning off because of someone kicking over a power supply or whatever else, it means you've got to fall over. There's another nice advantage as well in that if you wanted to power from a series of power banks, you could always put one of our step-up adapters on the end of a USB-C output from one power bank and power the second one with that. So then you have a way of swapping in different USB power banks as you go along. So yeah, so again, we're trying to give you maximum flexibility, so you can power it whatever way you want. That gives you both options there. The last port I'm going to talk about here is we have a 24 volt output here. So this is very useful because this means, first of all, you can daisy chain two Silent Alchemists together. We're going to be bringing out more products. We have a standard version of the Alchemist, which is non-isolated. They will be able to be daisy chained as well. It's not limited to that, in that there is an existing world of isolated power supplies from great brands like Kyux and Strymon, the OJ we love. And what you can do is you can actually daisy chain from this onto your existing isolated power supply. So it means that you might have a series of pedals or a pedal board that you use. This can bolt onto that in a very convenient sort of way. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you a quick run through, a walk around the ports. The last thing I'll say is that we'd like to make a series of videos. We want to show you all about the different things. So maybe in the comments you could tell us about what else you'd like to know about the Silent Alchemist. We think it would be good for people to know. Two very simple things I was thinking was that maybe we could make a video which shows you how to use the Silent Alchemist with Power My Gear, which is a tool that we've developed, an online tool where you can drag and drop all the different devices into your setup, and then maybe it'll tell you how to power it with step up or with the different cables. Another idea would be that maybe we could do a Silent Alchemist sort of advanced features, tell you about how to sort of daisy chain with the Silent Alchemist or how to use the UPS feature. So if you'd like either of those options, tell us in the comments below, and we'd love to hear more, and we're really excited about getting this to you. Thanks again for your time. Talk to you soon.